For admission, item number 1.
Yeah. Your worship indulgence in making a mention with regard to part 2, item number 7.
7.
This may be taken up after we, my lord. I had some difficulty on that.
Why, what happened? It was listed for today?
Yes. Some difficulty
What?
on my
What
part. I have some
difficulty?
urgent engagement today. So,
You are for the?
respondent number 2.
Who is for the appellant?
I'm for the appellant, my
My,
lord.
my lord, item 7, my lord, CRP 16.
Part 2.
No.
This is part 2. This is part 2.
Okay, so
I apologize.
we'll list it tomorrow? Or what? The MACT matters, we can dispose them of fast. Who was the claimant?
I'm for the claimants, Your Lordship.
See, you're making the claimants suffer
Yes, only a short accommodation. Your
Yeah,
Lordship.
so when do you
Only
want
one-
it?
1 week's time.
in the next week.
Yes.
List them on the submission made by Mr. Roshan Subedi, learned counsel for respondent number
2.
2. List the matter in the next week. Mr.
Ropani.
Lal Ropari, Miss Lal Ropari, learned counsel for the appellant, is present along with Mr. Johnny L. Tochong, learned counsel for respondent number 1.
I'm obliged.
Yes.
Obliged.
My Lord, with regards to item number 13, the other day we are instructed to contact with our clients, respective clients, whether they want to refer the matter to local Adalat.
What? Okay, part 1.
Part 1, my Lord.
Yes.
And
so-
I have, my client is not willing to refer the matter to local Adalat, saying that he has no hope. They have met earlier many times and there is no chance for them to settle the
Okay,
matter after the court.
what about the,
Lordship, he is okay with the proposal.
so if he's the one who's this, if he's okay, if the applicant is okay with the proposal, then maybe there's some hope.
We
Isn't
can make
it?
an attempt. I
You
don't know.
admit that you
Anyway,
have to pay some amount, because the
My lord.
matter is just, you admit that you have to pay some amount, huge amount of compensation has been taken by you.
My
Now,
lord.
since he was the counsel who had run around for that you can take the, get the money, now he wants a certain amount. I think it's basically the fees, fee or the
My
amount to be paid to him.
Right, my lord. A little more than 15 lakhs.
So if the applicant is willing to maybe lessen the amount, I don't know the facts, okay, but but maybe he's demanding a certain amount which you are not willing to pay. Now,
Right.
if he's willing to try and settle the matter, obviously he's willing to maybe reduce the amount which he's demanding. It appears, I don't know, okay.
The-
On the merits of the case, we are not looking.
My lord,
So-
the critical. Yes, my lord.
So you will refer the matter. Tell your client to go, this thing, to appear before the Lok Adalat.
My lord.
There's no harm. If they can't, they can come back.
Right, my lord.
Because the issue appears to be very small.
Right,
And
my
the
lord.
amount of money to be paid to the, he did appear in the court, but to the person who had run around so that he can get certain amount of, a huge amount has been collected by you. Give him some amount. But he's demanding quite a bit, it appears. So lesser amount. Anyway, Mr. C. Lal Ramzawa, learned senior advocate, senior counsel for the applicant is present along with Mr. H. Lalyan Shima, learned senior counsel for respondent number 6. Since the learned counsel for learned senior counsel for the applicant submits that his client is willing to make an attempt to come to an amicable settlement, this court find it fit to refer the matter to the Lok Adalat to be organized by the High Court Legal Services Committee. registry to refer the matter accordingly. Yes.
Obvious.
Obliged.
I seek your lordship's indulgence in mentioning item 8 of part 2. My lord, I am for the informant, and the matter was fixed for tomorrow. But
No,
my lord,
it's listed for tomorrow.
yes, my lord. But I have to make a statement regarding that because in the course of my preparation, I find that the informant was arrayed as a prosecution witness and a defense witness. And there has to be a clarification unless there's a discussion regarding that. My lord, my stance is not
Who is
clear.
the counsel for the appellant? Have you mentioned to the?
Yes,
amicus?
I have informed both the
Okay, both of
EP.
them?
Yes,
Okay,
madam.
Mr. L. Rokung Apautu, learned legal aid counsel for respondent number 2, has prayed that this matter may be listed in the next week. Is it?
After 2 weeks, because my lord, they are from outside of us also. Face-to-face
This is
discussion
POCSO
is.
case?
Yes, my lord.
After 2 weeks. Full stop. He also submits that the consent of the amicus curiae for the appellant and the counsel for respondent number 1 has been taken. In view of the above, list after 2 weeks.
I'm obliged.
Yes,
My lord, if I may seek your lordship indulgence in mentioning part 2, item number 6. My lord, this matter is taken up by Miss Mary, and she has some personal difficulties this week. So if this matter may be taken up next week.
personal difficulties. I don't know why we all are praying for adjournment every time. Okay. Have you taken the consent?
Yes, my lord.
Mention is made on behalf of Mrs. Mary L. Kiante, learned additional PP for adjournment of the matter with the consent from the other side. Oh, you're there? Okay. With the, for adjournment of the matter, which is not objected by Ms. B. Lalram Nemi, learned amicus curiae for the appellant. In view of the above, list in the next week?
Yes, ma'am.
List in the next week. Yes.
For admission, item number 1.
May I please endorse? In this case, my lord, I am seeking further 2 weeks' time for filing my additional affidavit. It's being prepared but not yet ready. I
Okay.
need some more time, 2 weeks' time.
Mr. Victor L. Rante, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that, no, instead of that, okay, submits that he may be given further time to file his additional affidavit. Praise aloud, list after
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Then, Ms. Lalnun Dwi, learned government advocate for the state respondents, is present.
I'm obliged.
Item 2.
Yes.
Morning, my lord. My lord, I'm for the petitioner.
So item what's happening in this case?
My lord, if you may take the items one by one, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, item PRP 11, LT Vela.
Now, in CRP 11, 2024, last order was, we may await for return of AD card from respondent number 2 and 4.
Yes.
So, AD card returned? Not yet. Who is
My lord,
missing?
2, 4, from 2, 4 and 10, AD card is awaited as per office note, my lord. For 3, 2, 4 and 10, my lord, is awaited.
2 and 4 is still awaited. There's a 10 also.
My lord, 10 is there, 10 is also awaited, my lord.
9 also, fresh steps.
My lord, 10 is not awaited, my lord, 10 is the state. It's my mistake. For 9, we have taken fresh steps already.
So we have wait for return of AD card from 2, 4 and 9. Isn't it?
My lord, my lord.
Okay, heard
My lord,
heard Mr.
my lord,
Okay. Yes.
my lord, there is one, if I may seek your my lord's indulgence, my lord, there is one pressing issue. I am duty bound to bring it to my lord's attention. My lord, my learned colleague there.
Yes.
My lord, for entry number 4, entry 4, my lord, that is for LT Vela. My lord, despite a stay order being there, my lord, with regards to the judgment, the deputy commissioner has gone on, my lord, with a spot verification with regards to the payment of compensation. And our whole case revolves around this, my lord.
So who is appearing for the state? So you see this is, now is this involved in CRP 11?
It is, my lord, involved in CRP 11, my lord.
It is?
It is, my lord.
Huh.
The judgment under challenge is the very specific judgment, my lord.
Civil application number, which one?
My lord, 2 of 2020, my lord.
Okay. LT Vena, yes.
My lord, we were intending to file a contempt, my lord, against this steps which has been taken by the deputy commissioner. But in the meantime, my lord, I am duty bound to bring it to my lord's notice, and this has been this letter has been issued exactly 1 day after my lord has extended the stay.
1 year, is it?
1 day, my lord. On 29th, my lord had extended the
So
stay.
maybe they were not aware of this. Anyways, the deputy commissioner is represented today, isn't it?
Yes, madam.
My
So
lord.
the deputy commissioner is represented. She'll look into this matter. Okay.
My lord. My lord, in the
And
meantime,
unless you set aside or quash this order,
we
do
will, my
something
lord, file
about
the contempt.
it,
My
contempt will
lord.
have to be filed. So
We will, we will.
she will inform the deputy commissioner, she's representing the deputy commissioner as respondent number
10, my lord.
10.
Yes, ma'am.
So notice
My
has been
lord,
served. So then let's
in
see
fact-
what steps, then we'll see.
My lord, I am for the respondents number 1, 5, 6, and 8. And if we may be given some more time for filing a counter affidavit.
Okay. So we'll, in the meantime, we'll stay the operation of this order 30 April 2025 also. Yes.
My lord. My lord, only in respect of entry number 4, because for the other entries we have just come to notice that these cases exist, so we will be filing appropriate CRP. So
Okay.
it may
Yes.
not be a blanket stay, my lord. It's my duty to bring to my lord's notice.
Heard Mr. N. Khera, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. Eldrin Dalzo Thanmoya, learned counsel for respondents number 1, 5, 6, and 8. Is it?
Yes. my lord.
The learned counsel for respondents number 1, 5, 6, and 8 has prayed for further time to file their counter affidavit. Stop. It is also seen that notice of return of AD card from respondents number 2, 4, and 9 is still awaited. Stop. The learned counsel for the petitioner also submits that in spite of there being an interim stay passed by this court on
29
19/12.
4 my lord. Third, first it was passed on
19.
9th of December, my lord, and then again
In spite of the interim order passed on 9/12/2024, which was extended
last on 29 4/25, my
on
lord.
29/04/2024. However, the Deputy Commissioner, arrayed as respondent number 10, has passed an order dated 30 April 2025 for the spot verification for a spot verification to be held on 06/05/2025, 07/05/2025 and 08/05/2025 at 10 a.m. towards the following Greek cases. Full stop. He submits that serial number 4 of the said verification notice is with regards to the instant case where the interim order was for stay of the matter
Judgment.
was passed. When interim order for stay of the matter was passed. In view of the above submission, this Ms. Caroline K. Lalungoipui, learned counsel for respondent number 10, submits that she may be given time to look into the matter. Yes. Meanwhile, the verification notice with regards to serial number 4 is to be stayed till the next date of listing. Yes. List after, when do we want it? List
My lord,
after,
the 18th of July, my lord, if fixed date is there, it's possible for us to physically be present, my lord. It takes at least 2 days to read.
okay, list on 18/7/2025, yes. So,
My lord,
in the meantime, the learned counsel for the respondent number 10 is to ensure that there is the compliance of this court's order regarding to the interim orders dated so and so. Yes. Yes.
Give you a pleasure.
my lord, respondent number 3 and 7 have been served, but they are unrepresented. So that there's no confusion.
3 and
At a
7,
future-
okay.
My lord.
In 11,
In 11 itself, my lord.
so,
As per the office note, my lord, 3 and 7 have been served, but they are unrepresented, respondents.
so you will add this, just read the order, the beginning. Okay, just before that, okay. It is also seen that though AD card is returned from respondent number 3 and 7, as per this office note dated 04/06/2025, none appeared for respondents number 3 and 7. Okay, yes.
My lord, the interim may continue, my lord.
Yes, meanwhile, interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next date of listing. Yes,
Item 3.
My lord, this is CRP 12 of 2024.
12.
12, my lord.
Now, what is the,
My lord. My lord, as per the previous order, my lord, here we have only 2 respondents, my lord. One is the private respondent, second is the state. And my lord, both have been
yes,
represented.
represented both of them. So,
Yes, my lord, I'll be filing my affidavit in opposition during the course of the day.
what
For
about?
respondent
we have
number
like-
1.
I have received the
Instructions.
Heard Mr. N. Kare, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Ms. H. Rosangi, learned counsel for the private respondent number 1, and Ms. Caroline K. Lungawapui, learned government advocate for state respondents number 2. Stop. Then the learned counsel for respondent number 1 submits that she has filed the counter affidavit.
During the course of the day.
She will be filing their counter affidavit during the course of the day. Stop. The learned government advocate has prayed for further time to file the counter affidavit. In view of the above, list matter on, when did we say on?
18th of July, my lord.
18/7/2025.
My lord, interim may
Interim
continue.
order passed earlier shall continue till the next date. Yes.
Item 4.
My lord, this would be CRP 13 of 24, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, in this case also,
1
if
to
we may
10.
be,
Okay.
Yes.
All the
all the respondents,
lord,
private
respondents are
respondents,
represented.
yes.
Okay, heard Mr.
Lord, everyone has been served. There are 10 private respondents and 1 state respondent, my lord. All have been represented.
Heard Mr. N. Curry, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. Eldrin Zothan Moya, learned counsel for the private respondents number 1 to 10, and Ms. Caroline K. Lalungoipui, learned government advocate for the state respondent number 11. The learned counsels for the respondents have prayed for time to file their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list on same date. Meanwhile, interim order passed shall continue. Yes, till the next date of listing.
Item 5.
My lord, in
My
item
lord,
5 as well,
14,
in item
My
5
lord-
as well, if we may be granted some more time for filing a counter affidavit. And I would also like to submit that, my lord, earlier we have filed our power with respect to respondent number 1 to 12, 14 to 51. And in the last court date, your lordship has asked us whether we should we should get
Represent all the
instruction with
other-
regards to respondent number 13. So we will be filing our power with respect to respondent number 13. However, my lord, we have also received yet another instruction with respect to several other respondents who have said that they do not want to be represented in this CRP.
What?
Yes,
Well, they
perhaps they want to be represented by other councils.
Okay, okay.
So those respondents are,
So you will be representing respondent 1 to 13 and 1 to 14, is it?
no, my lord.
No, 1 to 13. 1
I-
to 12 you are representing, 13 you are representing.
The
So
res-
1 to 13.
The respondents which we will not be representing, I will list them out, my lord. So they are respondents number 3, 9, 10, 23, 34.
You give a list of the respondents you are representing, not the ones you are
Okay.
not representing.
All right.
Okay. And then you're going to pray for further time.
Yes, my lord. So we will be representing respondents number 1 and 2, respondents number 4 to 8.
Okay, you give the list later. Okay, 1
All
to
right.
1 to 4 to 8. Yes.
4 to 8, 11 to 22.
11 to 22. Okay.
Uh,
Rest you are not representing.
So no, my lord.
Okay.
The list is more is there. 24 to 33,
Okay.
33 to 36, and from 44 to
So that means
51.
24 to 36 you are representing. 24 to 33, 33 to 36. That means 24 to 36.
yes, yes, my lord. 24 to 36, yes,
Oh, 23 are not representing.
and 44 to 51, 51.
Okay. You have filed your power? Not yet.
Not yet, my lord. So for some of them, yes, but
Okay,
for some of them we may have to revoke.
Yes, heard Mr. N. Karel, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. Alfonso Moya, learned counsel, who submits that he will be representing respondents number 1, 2, then 4 to 8, comma, 11 to 22, comma, 24 to 36, and 44 to
No, excluding, my lord, excluding 35.
okay. 24 to
34, my lord, and then 36.
24 to 34, then 36, comma 36, then 44 to 51. He submits that he will be filing his power for all the respondents within the course of the day. Is it?
No, my lord, not within the course of the
Okay,
day.
will be shortly.
Yes, my
We'll
lord.
be filing it shortly. Then Ms. Caroline K. Lalumoypui, learned government advocate for respondent number 2 has paid. Respondent number 52. For respondent number 52 is present. The learned counsel for the respondents have paid for time to file their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list the matter on so-and-so interim order
18th of July.
to be passed. Okay?
My lord,
Deeply obliged.
my lord, an endorsement in the order that service is completed in respect of all, because there are 52 respondents. If we see from the previous date, earlier they were representing everybody but one respondent 13. So that means that service was already completed upon them, and today they have taken on board respondent 13. That would signify that service is completed.
We'll wait for them to be represented. Yes.
Item 6.
Interim may continue.
Same prayer, my
My
lord.
lord, 15 of 24. My
You're
lord, here the service has
representing
been
1 to 5.
completed on all the respondents.
1 to 5.
Yes, my lord, 1 to 5.
Okay, heard Mr. N. Curry, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr. Eldrin Zoltan Moyer, learned counsel appearing for private respondents number 1 to 5, and Ms. Caroline K. Lalungoipui, learned counsel for respondent number 6. The learned counsels for the respondents have prayed for further time to file their counter affidavit. In view of the above, list on the same date, interim order to continue. Yes.
Deeply obliged.
Item 7.
My lord, 16 of 2024, my lord, CRP.
Okay, so all of them are, okay, I heard Mr. Nkare, learned counsel for the petitioner. The learned counsels for respondent number 1. Ms. H. Rosani and Ms. Caroline K. Lalumorpi, learned government advocate for respondent number 2, have prayed for further time to file their counter affidavit.
My lord, I will be filing my FE in opposition during the course of the day.
So further time is present, okay. In view of the above, list on same date. Meanwhile, interim order to continue.
Item 8.
My lord, CRP 19 of 2024. My lord, here, as per the previous order, my lord,
So
private
any cards
respondent,
in respect of respondent number 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16 are still awaited up to 44. Then 48 and 51 complete, not
unrepresented.
represented.
My lord, we
So-
were directed to take fresh steps for respondent numbers 47 and 63, which we have taken, my lord. However,
Fresh
the
steps.
AD, we have taken the fresh steps, my lord. AD card is not returned as per the office note.
So now, I heard Mr. N. Curry, learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. Then, yes, you're appearing for?
Yes, some of the respondents, my lord. I have represented the respondent number 1, 3 to 5, 7.
Okay.
12 to
Mr.
15.
Alsan Liana, learned counsel appears for respondent, let's see, where it's here. Respondent number 1345, is it?
Yes,
For 13457, comma 12 to 15. Is
Yes.
it? 17, 18, 20, 22 to 24, comma 27, comma 28, comma 30,
31,
comma 31, comma 33, comma 35, comma 42, 42, then 45, 46, 49, 50. Previous order, okay, 52 to 62 and 64. While Ms. Caroline K. Lalongpui, learned government advocate, appears on behalf of respondent number 65. Then unserved notice 63. Did you take steps upon 63?
My lord, we have taken for 47 as well as 63, my lord.
Okay. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the respondent, for the petitioner that fresh steps were taken for issuance of notice to respondent number 47 and 63. However, since AD card is not returned, we may await for return of AD card from respondents number 47 and 63. List on same date, interim order.
and my lord, I'll be filing the
Okay, interim order to continue. Meanwhile, the learned counsels for the respondents are to file their counter affidavits. Yes.
Item 9.
Lord, my lord, here the service has been completed, my lord, on all. Only respondent number 2 to 5 are still unrepresented, my lord.
You are representing?
Yes, one is represented, my lord. I will be filing my affidavit.
You are representing which respondent?
Respondent number 1,
1 and 2?
1 only, my lord.
1.
1.
Okay.
My lord, one was represented on the last date also.
Mr. N. Curry,
No, no,
learned
I'm
counsel
representing
for the
one only.
petitioner, along with Mr. Sanima, learned counsel for respondent number 1, and Ms. Caroline K. Lalumorpui,
For respondent number
advocate for respondent number 6. None appeared for respondents number 2 to 5. We may wait for the respondents number 2 to 5 to be duly represented. Counter affidavit to be filed by the learned counsels for respondents number 1 and 6. List the matter on so-and-so, interim order to continue. Yes.
Item 10.
My lord. My lord, CRP 21 of 2024, my lord.
So AD card upon respondents number 1, 2, 8 and 36 still awaited. Is it? So same order. Heard Mr. So-and-so along with Mr. Lalsin and counsel for the respondents number. Now same order. 3, 7, 14, and 19, 21, 22, 24, 27, 30 and 34. And then Ms. Caroline K. Lulu Moipui is for government advocate is for respondent number 37.
My lord, we have taken the steps as were directed on the previous date.
We may await for return of service of notice from respondents number 1, 2, 8, 3 and 36.
My lord, as per the instructions, my lord, 17, 18, 20, 23, 25, 26, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33 and 35 have returned as unserved notice. My lord, if so, then we
So
may
you
take
have
fresh
to take
steps.
fresh steps?
We'll take fresh steps in respect of the unserved notice.
Yes, yes.
Well, we endorsed in the order.
The learned counsel for the petitioner is to take fresh steps for service of notice upon respondents number.
17,
Okay, yes, here it is 17, 18, 20, 23, 25, 26, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33 and 35.
my lord.
Lists are on so-and-so.
Ma'am, 18.
Meanwhile, interim order.
Item 11.
My lord, CRP 22 of 2024.
Here, what about the respondents?
My lord, all respondents have been served and they have been represented on the previous
Yes,
day.
Mr. N. Karel, I heard Mr. N. again, okay, for while Mr. Lissa appears on behalf of respondents number 1 and 2, and Ms. Caroline K. Lolomapui for respondent number 3, okay, government advocate. The learned counsels have prayed for further time to file their counter affidavit in view of the above list on so-and-so, interim order to continue. Yes.
Item 12.
Highly obliged, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, permitted to leave the miss. Please.
Yes, RFA.
Yes, my lord, this is regular first appeal against the judgment order dated 28/4/2025. It is
Oh, first
filed,
time it's listed.
yes, my lord, it is filed in time.
So what's wrong with the judgment?
My lord, the issue pertains to land dispute, question of overlapping. During pendency of the
Oh, it
suit,
was dismissed.
it was dismissed, my lord. This is second round RFA. In the first instance, the suit was debriefed in favor of the appellant's plaintiff. And thereafter, the respondent, private respondent, had preferred an appeal. And it was remanded back. But it has come with the impugned judgment, dismissing the suit.
Okay, previously it was in your favor.
Yes, my lord.
Then you went on appeal. It
They
was
went on
remanded
appeal.
back on what grounds?
There's a survey commission report. During pendency of the suit, a commissioner was appointed to verify the portion of overlapping. And that is in our favor. The appellant's
Okay.
plaintiffs were having.
But when it was remanded back, it was dismissed.
Yes, my lord. The findings of the survey commission report is that out of the 15 LSCs of the plaintiffs, 5 LSCs were completely overlapped by the land lease of the private respondent. In spite of that, the Learned Trial Court held that the portion of overlapping was not substantiated.
Okay, so in the first, what was it, a civil suit, the first
Civil suit.
previous civil suit, the findings of the commissioner was not considered, and then
It
it
was
was in your,
considered. It was considered.
considered, it was in your, then it was agreed in your favor.
Yes, my lord.
So the
Private respondent.
defendants went on
Appeal.
appeal, and then it was remanded back
It
to
was
the,
remanded back on the ground, only on one ground, that they are contending that they have not been afforded the opportunity to raise objection against the report.
okay. After the objection was raised, it was against you.
Yes, my lord. But in the purport, in the said written objection, they have not objected any of the reports. And the Line Trial Court came to fresh findings.
So it was a very good cross, this thing, the cross must have been very effective.
No, my lord, no cross-examination, only
But
the
then,
report.
but you said on the basis of, it was remanded back on the prayer that the appellants, that is slash defendants previous, okay, that they were not allowed to cross-examine.
Not cross-examined, my lord. On the report, they have prayed for raising an objection against the report.
Raise the, so the objection must have been very
They have
effective.
made an objection, but on bare perusal of the said objection, nothing was there. But the Line Trial Court came to its own version.
No, I'm just finding it a bit weird because previously it was in your favor.
Yes,
When it
madam.
was remanded back, it's not in your, so what were the findings? Anyway, we'll have to see, we'll appeal this thing. When,
The survey commission report, when the commissioner is appointed by the court in terms of.
so
the
based
court of
on the same
justice.
survey commission report, it was in your favor. Then based on the same report, it's against you.
Yes, my lord. No. The report remains the same. And it is in my favor. So the Line Trial Court ought to have accepted the report. since-
That's your ground of
Yes, my
appeal.
lord.
But what is the reasoning of the trial court? When previously it has accepted the report, then when it was sent back, it was not accepted. Anyways, we'll see, this thing first admit the appeal. Heard Mr. Victor L. Rante, learned counsel for the appellant, who has filed the instant appeal under section 17, within brackets 2, within brackets B, of the Mizoram Civil Codes Act, 2005, okay, read with Order 41, Rule 1, and Section 151 of the Code of Civil Procedure against the judgment and order dated 28/04/2025, passed by the learned civil judge, within brackets, senior division, close bracket, dash, Roman 4, comma, Aizawl district, in civil suit number 66/2010, full stop. The learned counsel for the appellant submits that the learned trial court had erred in dismissing the civil suit number 66/2010. By going into the question of the validity of the appellant's LSCs, which were issued on 1987, while the land lease number Miss 72/1995 issued for a period of 25 years to the respondents had
Number 4.
already expired on 2020. Full stop. Appeal is admitted. Issue notice to the respondents, Ms. Caroline K. Lungoipui accepts notice on behalf of the state respondents number
1 to 3.
1 to 3. Notice be issued to the private respondents through registered
My
post.
lord, if I may be allowed to take, that's the, because this respondent before, they were the church. So they do not have permanent address. I have to serve it to the chairman.
Okay, issue notice to the private respondents, full stop. The learned counsel for the appellant submits that he may be allowed to take steps for service of notice to the private respondents through dusty mode, since the private a respondent as not having a permanent address. Full stop. In view of the submission made by the learned counsel for the appellant, notice is to be served to the private respondent through dusty mode. Affidavit to that effect is to be filed accordingly. List after 3 weeks.
LCR may be called for.
Meanwhile, TCR is to be called for. Yes.
And my lord, I have IA number 90 of 2025 for stay of the impugned judgment and to restrain the respondent pending disposal of the appeal.
What is going on right now in the,
They have constructed charge in this sued land. So if at least status quo may be started to maintain. Otherwise, my lord, the land trial court had held that the land lease of the private respondent overlapped the plaintiff's LSC. In view of that, there could be a chance of cancelling my LSC during pendency of this appeal.
okay, we'll allow status quo till the next date of listing. Heard Mr. Victor L. Rasde, learned counsel for the applicant slash appellant, who has filed the instant application under order 41, rule 5, read with order 39, rule 1 and 2, and section 151 of the Code of Civil Procedure, 1908, for stay of the impugned judgment and order dated 28/05/2025.
2804.
Oh, okay, 28/04, yes, 2025, and civil suit number 66/2010. And for restraining the private respondents,
All the respondents, because the revenue authority are there.
okay, and for restraining the respondents from alteration slash interference in the suit property, covered by what?
The plaintiff's
LSC?
LSCs. 15, there are 15 LSCs.
Covered by the,
The appellant's 5 PIN numbers were possessing in total 15 LSCs.
wait. Okay, within the disputed property, instead of covered, okay, within the disputed property. Issue notice to the opposite party slash respondents. Ms. Caroline K. Nalungwatwi, learned government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of opposite parties number
1 to 3, my lord.
1 to 3. Notice be issued to the sole private respondent number 4. Full stop. On the submission made by the learned counsel for the applicant, notice may be issued to respondent number 4 through dusty mode, and affidavit to that effect is to be filed accordingly. List after 3 weeks. Full stop. The learned counsel for the applicant prayed that an order for maintaining status quo may be passed, since it is learned that the respondents are taking steps for execution of the judgment and order dated 28/04/2025 in civil suit number 66/2010. On the, concerning the submission made by the learned counsel for the applicant, this court find it fit that status quo is to be maintained over the suit land till the next date of listing. List after 3 weeks.
For order, item 14.
Yes,
Lordship, we have asked for the health conditions as well as the background of the bail applicant.
you have
And
the
we have
documents.
received, yes, 3,
Then nothing will apply, this thing, appointed legally liver abscess.
liver abscess. And
When his pain appears, he has suffered. It appears from the letter of the superintendent they are advocating that he should be released, isn't it?
usually they write a letter like this, so whether we can depend it on or not, I cannot say. But my lord, in this case, the trial is complete. It's at the stage of written argument on 10th of this month.
Then we'll pass an order to dispose of the matter.
Yes, we can do that also. Otherwise, there's a danger of him absconding. They have sent one letter. The co-accused has absconded. Similar to his case, my lord, he has also some medical problems. And while he was taken to the hospital, he has absconded. So there's a fear of him absconding.
In 2007, he was referred to a hospital in Amritsar. So, okay, we will regard the bail, considering that the matter is at the stage of hearing of arguments, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And then we'll direct the learned trial court to dispose of the matter expeditiously. And also we'll mention that there's fear of him absconding.
Yes.
And then we'll also mention that the jail superintendent is to ensure that he receives the proper medical this thing till. Yeah, I'll pass the order accordingly later, disposed of.
Item 15.
Yes, this is condonation application.
Yes. Also, in pursuant to this honorable court order dated 14/5/2025, and we have served notice upon the respondents number 2 and 3, Lordship, on 23rd May 2025, and we have filed affidavit in this regard, Lordship.
So who is appearing for respondent number 1?
My lord, I'm representing all the respondents.
Okay. So have you filed your written objection?
Not yet, my lord, but at this stage, my lord, one thing I would like to point out is that this is an appeal against acquittal of the respondents accused. And this IA is for condonation of delay in the appeal. But they have to file, in my humble understanding, they have to file to leave to appeal, since this is appeal against acquittal, as provided under section 419 of the BNSS. That has, having not done that leave.
But we'll dispose of the condonation first.
Lordship, yes.
After disposal of the condonation, then the leave for appeal will be filed,
decided.
because if at the condonation stage itself, we dispose of the matter, then
My-
we
my lord,
close this thing.
One thing is that the law is very strict in this regard. That leave to appeal will also have to file within their prescribed time. And against it also, they will have to file condonation of delay. Unless that leave to appeal is granted, my lord, this appeal as well as the connected IA for condonation of the appeal cannot be taken up.
Leave to appeal can be filed within what period? As per the old act or the new one?
Subsection 5 of 419 says that no application under subsection so for the grant of special leave to appeal from an order of acquittal shall be entertained by the High Court after expiry of 6 months, where the
6
complainant is a public servant, and 60 days in every other case computed from the date of the order of acquittal.
So
And-
now this IA is for how many days?
Lordship, this is for 268 days. Lordship,
then-
let them file their objection, and in this regard.
There is
that
no
we are
point
heard
of
about-
filing objection in this IA at this stage.
Exactly, because for leave of appeal, leave to appeal, if that has not been granted and a certain amount of days has been listed, then you'll have to file that. A delay of too soon.
My humble prayer at this stage is that unless they file the leave to appeal, the IA as well as the RFA criminal appeal is liable to be dismissed outright.
So condonation will have to be for the leave of appeal first. Then we will have to consider whether we will, usually it's granted if it's within time, then we usually,
Yes.
it is granted leave to appeal if there are some, reasonable grounds prima facie is made out. Isn't it? So you file your leave of
Yes, Your
appeal
Lordship,
within the
yes,
said period,
within
not
the
section 5. Okay. Yes. Heard Mr. Johnny L. Toto, learned counsel for the applicant, along with Mr. Victor L. Ralte, learned counsel for the
All the respondents.
the opposite parties. The learned counsel for the opposite party has brought to the notice of this
Lordship,
court
may I,
section-
Lordship? Regarding this matters, Your Lordship, I may be given a day's time.
Okay,
Then
on
we-
the,
yes,
has brought to the notice of this court that the provisions of section
419 BNSS.
419 of BNSS has not been followed in the instant case. BNSS has not been followed in the instant case. Full stop. The learned counsel for the applicant has prayed that he may be given a day's time to look into this matter. In view of the above, this tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, Your
Okay,
Lordship.
tomorrow's date.
Also, we don't know whether tomorrow will be holiday.
Okay, list on Monday.
Monday, I think it will
We
be
don't know. We all are waiting for some confirmation. Okay, list on Monday's
Monday.
date.